I'm Chiwei and I'm a first year medical student in the National University of Malaysia and I got a band 5 in MUET.
My name is Jin Lok. I'm a soon-to-be first-year medical student at University of Malaya. I previously studied at College of Johor and by the grace of God, I was able to get band 6 for MUET during metrics last year.
Hi guys, we have already gone through all the 4 segments of MUET and now I would just say read and increase your vocabulary because it will help you a lot in your writing tasks. Yeah, so
especially that.
And I also watched, I believe a lot of you watched the KM, the Labuan one. They have this video, right, interviewing band 6 students. Do you watch that video?
Yes, I did watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they also said read, and
what I did to increase my vocabulary in reading was I forced myself before more, like I think at the start of December or November, I forced myself to read BBC Future articles every day, at least one article every day. And it was some very deep language, complicated, and because the stuff they were writing about wasn't what you would normally hear about. So yeah, it's very eye-opening for me. And then it also helped me improve my English a lot. There are a lot of words I had to look up. But I was only able to commit to that for like, I think 1 week, and then I broke my good habit, and then it was an on and off thing again. But if you can be very disciplined with that, then try to read at least one article a day or one newsletter a day. It really helps because it adds up slowly.
Listen to Jin Lok, okay? Yeah, I mean, and look, I feel like Jin Lok, you're already like very good in the English language, and yet he puts in the effort to read something every day, right? So I think we need to learn from him. Like
it's the grace of God, and also it's the grace of God, and also a lot of hard work. Hard work will definitely get you there. So you don't only have to put in hard work, but you also have to work smart because you have a limited amount of time. You still have other assignments, other UPS and tests to do. But if you juggle your time well, you'll definitely be able to perform very good in everything that you're doing.
Okay, the next one is, just now we already covered this. Do not be afraid to speak English. Please don't be afraid to try. Right, Jin Lok, correct?
Yes. Just talk. Just don't be afraid to be laughed at at other people. I mean, yeah, you may get laughed at, but at the end of the day, what do they gain from laughing at you? Nothing, right? Maybe just a good laugh and then to feel better because they're better than you. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you're the one who's gaining a lot of more knowledge on how to better use the language, and you're gaining more confidence as you speak more. So don't let those people put you down because in the long term you'll be the one who's laughing, laughing to yourself. That thank God you didn't give up because you were laughed at. Thank God now you're in a so much better place than you were before. So don't give up, okay? It'll definitely be worth it. Isn't that right, Chiwei?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
motivational speech. Thank you for coming to Chiwei's TED Talks.
No, Jin Lok, it's your TED Talk, not mine. Okay. Yeah, and just really and learn from others. Okay, so maybe if you just say, hey, can you when I speak, if you think I have any grammatical errors, can you please correct me? If you find a friend like that, ask for that. I'm sure they will be very happy to help you. Yeah, and then be proactive. So I said, like in college, no one's gonna spoon feed you. You wanna gain something. You wanna get that A. You wanna get that band. You have to push yourself, and your lecturer is there to help you. So write all your essays, practice your report, practice your essays, and let them check. And if they are very busy, they don't have time to check, I mean, then at least you did your part, right? And I think that your practice, it counts. It will really help you, especially when like time limit. So if you do a lot of practice, you know your pace, and you know how to work with that.
True.
Yeah.
You'll definitely get to reap what you sow. So if you sow hard work, then you'll reap the benefits of that. Yeah.
Yes, and do practice sessions.
I'm talking like a lot of TED Talks because back then I used to watch a lot of TED Talks actually. Another YouTube recommendation, TED Talks. They're so good. Your examiners will be so impressed by you if you manage to put a few TED Talk quotes inside your essay. Like they'll be blown away because like there are a lot of good quotes, there are a lot of good information, sentences to be used, to be learned from TED Talks. So yeah, definitely go check it out.
Yeah, and this one, say it, yeah, do practice questions. Okay, just you have to practice. Okay, so I think you can pin in your last point, Jin Lok.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So my last point is, see, learning should be fun, okay? You guys don't have to view learning as something boring in school. No, learning English specifically is very fun. It depends on how you do it. I definitely recommend you guys to learn English the way I did, which was to watch a lot of interesting shows, dramas, and series in English. Uh, that way you'll be learning English in an engaging way, because people don't really absorb information that well, and they feel like that thing is boring, and then it's torturing for them. But if you make yourself very attracted to that learning process, then it's easy to get into your brain. So I'd recommend you guys to maybe watch cartoons such as Steven Universe. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but I learned a lot of English from there. Even though it's a kids Cartoon Network show, right? Some of the words used are really high level. So like you'd be impressed by the level of English being used in kids shows. So we can really learn a lot from it. We don't have to look down on them. They're kids shows. They're for kids. No, we can still actually learn a lot from it. Yeah, that's my last point for you guys.
Okay, so one more question for you, Jin Lok, is that you know how a lot of people, they want to aim high, right? Band 5, band 6, and especially you're someone who got band 6, right? Which I think is like, for me, I think it's actually very, very hard to achieve, considering there's very few people who actually achieve that. And I would just like to ask you, like, what would you have to say to those students who are aiming for a band 6? Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the first and most important thing I would say is good, great. It's definitely good to aim higher, right? Because I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this before, but there's this quote saying that you should aim for the stars, because even if you falter and fall down, at least you'll still end up at the moon, and that's still higher from where you were previously. So there's definitely nothing wrong with aiming higher, and that's what I did too back then. But I do realize that I've noticed that whenever our English lecturer teaches, and when I hear from my friends talk about MUET, they all say band 4 and band 5. They never mention band 6. They never or seldom mention it, because to them it's like so rare and it's seemingly impossible. Even whenever I ask my lecturer, how do I increase my marks to band 6, she'll say, oh yeah, you can try making this improvement, try making that, and then maybe you'll get band 4 and band 5. And I'm like, okay, thank you for telling me that, but I want more, because I feel like I wanted band 6 also back then. So it was one of my goals, but I understand that it's very hard. So what I told myself is, okay, band 6 is my goal, but it's okay even if I don't get it. It's okay even if I don't get it, but that doesn't mean I won't work hard for it. All right. So being one of the only 2 matriculation students before the remarks to get band 6, it's it's definitely God's blessing, and my hard work definitely paid off. And what I want to tell you guys is it's definitely doable. Like what Chiwi mentioned, your effort. If you put in the effort, you want it badly enough, and then you're disciplined enough to make a routine, have a schedule to increase your language, then yeah, definitely you can do it. Thing I also like to add is, even if at the end of the day you aren't able to achieve band 6 or your desired band it's okay. I remember telling myself the day before my MUET results were released, because once you have that expectation of your aim, right, those expectations, they are good and bad if you get your desired results, you'll be very happy. If not, then you'll feel very sad and disappointed in yourself, and then it will lead you to question your abilities, question yourself as a person, or whether or not you can do it, and whether or not you want to give up. But please don't do that, okay? At the end of the day, it's just an English language proficiency test. It's not going to define who you are. You define who you are. So don't let it become a setback for you. All right, whatever you got, just be grateful about it, and then move on to your next upcoming examinations. Because the most important thing is for you to get the minimum MUET requirement for your course that you want. If you can get higher, then that's great. If not, it's okay, as long as you get the minimum MUET band requirement for your course. I remember like the night before like the MUET results were released, I kept telling myself, it's okay even if I get band 5, it's okay, it's very good already. Because like, you know, I had a lot of expectations, so I was trying to manage my expectations. So that's maybe something you guys can do as well, which is to manage your expectations. Because on the day of your MUET results being released, then if something good happens, happy. If not, then it's okay. You did your best, and you should celebrate your effort wherever you are, whatever you got. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Wow, so motivational. Yeah, and I just like really want, if you want to aim high, right, just go for it. There will be a lot of people telling you, yeah, band 6 impossible lah, like band 6 too high lah, you cannot wanna. Don't need to listen to them.
No.
Just aiming high is good, and like what Jin Lok says, you put in the effort. At least you put in the effort. If you didn't get it, never mind lah, right? So I know like to me lah, I feel like people who get band 6, right, it's like really, well, their English is like really good, and like really good. And but then you see, I like one thing that I learned from this is like, you see Jin Lok, right, it's also like he also put in a lot of effort, only he like got what he achieved today. So it's not like someone, they just like walk in like that, oh, band 6. No, like everyone, you don't see them putting in the hard work, but then they do put in the hard work. So I think that's very important. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Yeah,
difficult but not impossible. And it depends on your performance on the day of the test as well. You may be band 6 material, but let's say, what if unfortunately you get a stomach ache, or you didn't sleep so well the night before the test, then you weren't able to perform so well. So you didn't get band 6 or band 5 or band 4 or your desired MUET band. That's okay. I mean, you know, accidents happen. We may not always perform our best. It's just like SPM and PSPM. You know, you just really have to take good care of your health before the test. And yeah, do your best. Do your best. Whatever happens, just be proud of it, because it's your effort. You did it, and you should be proud of yourself. Yeah. I'm sounding like a TED Talk. Is it like so optimistic that it's annoying now?
No. I think it's very good. Yeah, I think I would also, if there's one thing you want to take out of this video, other than the tips, is that effort and hard work really matters. And also one more thing is that like English is not something you can improve overnight, right, Jin Lok? It's not something overnight. It takes a
lot of effort. You know, like what Chibi said, effort lah. If you put in the effort, you might feel like at first it's like only a bit of improvement every day, but it just, at the end of the day, it adds up to a lot. And you know, in the long term, you'll definitely benefit and definitely have a higher command of the language. So just don't give up lah. Your effort will definitely pay off. You'll reap what you sow. And no, that's it.
Yeah. See our TED Talk. And yeah, just don't give up. And like maybe by the time you listen to this, MUET is just 1 or 2 months away, right? Then feel like, oh, if I put in effort now, it's not an overnight thing. Like even if I try also, I won't improve lah. Like my English is not good. No, like don't have that mindset. If you try, right, no matter what, you're better than yesterday. You're better. You're improving, right? So you have to try, okay? And if you start from now, I believe in 1 or 2 years time, you'll get there. Yeah.
Write that down, folks. It's Chiwi's TED Talks.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I think that wraps up our session, our sharing session. Thank you so much, Jin Lok, for joining me. Thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Thank you, Chiwi, for having me. Thank you. I'm super excited.
Yeah, and yeah, I think if you want to try to say it, Jin Lok, the typical YouTube ending. You try to say it. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, I'll pass it to Jin Lok.
Right. Guys, I've always wanted to do this. Okay, so please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Chiwi's channel, yo. Do it for the algorithm. Thanks for
Yes,
watching.
and comment.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
comment, share, promote this. Tell this to your mom. Tell this to your friends. Your mom.
Your cat,
Wait. I remember.
your dog,
What's the?
anything.
Okay, I remember. A YouTuber did this. Okay, so please spread this around to your friends. This video, I'm sure, hopefully, will be able to help you and them a lot in preparing for your MUET. And yeah, tell this to your friends, your mom, your cat, your turtle. Yeah, anyone, anything. Yeah, just tell them about this.
Wow, not bad. You're quite good at this. Okay, so I think that's all. And yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Jin Lok. Bye bye.
Thank you, Chiwi. See you guys.